Yes, and today I want to talk about the mind of a covert narcissist. In order to understand a covert narcissist, you've got to go into the mind of the covert narcissist. You've got to know your target, okay? And a lot of people don't even realize they're dealing with a covert narcissist because they hide their feelings. They're not going to really tell you how they feel about you or how they feel about something. They hold everything inside. Covert narcissists hold everything inside and they play the victim. They want everybody's sympathy on them, okay? This is how they win people over, by playing the victim and making you look like the bad guy. The covert narcissist, their goal is to make you look crazy and make you into the bad guy. But in order to understand the covert narcissist, you've got to go into the mind of a covert narcissist, okay? And a lot of it stems from their childhood, not being validated as a child or feeling insecure or jealous of something. When we talk about covert narcissists, understand this. The reason that they act the way they do is because, number one, they're a coward, okay? They can't come out and tell you how they really feel. And number two, they have an overall resentment, okay? This is it, you guys. Covert narcissists are very resentful. They feel the world owes them something. They feel that they got cheated. This is the mind of a covert narcissist. So they're going to be sneaky. They're going to be manipulative. They're going to try to get over on you in a sneaky way. This is how they operate, by passive aggression in order to, get what they want and not show their hand, okay? They're the kind that keep your enemies, keep your friends close and keep your enemies closer. That's how a covert narcissist operates, okay? They never leave themselves open for attack. They think that they're much clever than anybody else because they keep their mouths shut. This is how a covert narcissist gets what they want to get. They keep their mouth shut and they'll pay you back indirectly by discrediting you to outsiders. Okay? They get people to gang up on you. And if you've seen this in families or you've seen this in a work kind of type of environment, you're going to know exactly what that covert narcissist is, okay? Like a lot of people have covert narcissistic relationships, but when you have covert narcissism in other aspects and you see it, you're really going to understand it, all right? So understand this, a covert narcissist, they're deeply, deeply insecure. And the way that they fool people is that they show empathy at times. They can be very, very nice, or sometimes a covert narcissist will even humble themselves, okay? Or they'll put themselves down and you're saying to yourself, wow, they're so genuine, they're so transparent and everything like that. They're a nice person. But then your gut is telling you something's off with this covert narcissist. Then you see there's a cold edge to this person. And how are you going to know that you're dealing with a covert narcissist? Because they're going to say one thing and they're going to do another. They're going to promise you the world. They're going to promise you that they're going to, see you on a weekend. They're going to promise to go on vacation with you. They're going to promise to do this and promise to do that. But when push comes to shove, that covert narcissist never follows through. And why is that? Because basically they're full of shit and they were just giving you a BS story to make you think that they're with you, okay? They try to fool you to make themselves, they want you to think that they're with you and everything like that. But a covert narcissist is very, very resentful of the world, okay? Maybe they felt like their siblings got more than they did. Or maybe they felt that, their parents never gave them the attention that they should have got and other people got attention. Or maybe they felt like, they deserved to have $1 million and they never got it. Or they were cheated in life and everything like that. You've got to understand that when you're dealing with a covert narcissist, Their mindset is it's a dog eat dog world and anything goes. And if I don't do what I do, somebody else is going to do it. Okay. And, I am not going to be screwed over. So how do I not let that happen? I don't let that happen because I'm sneaky. This is how a covert narcissist thinks. They figure, you know what? One thing I'll say about the covert narcissist is they know not to say too much, okay? If you ever asked a covert narcissist about their exes or their past, they're not going to like it. Covert narcissists don't like when you question them, okay? Why? Because it leaves them open to be vulnerable for you to attack them later on. And a covert narcissist doesn't trust anybody. So they will never, ever want to be 100% transparent and tell you everything about themselves, okay? There's always secrets when you're dealing with a covert narcissist. They always keep secrets. Understand this, all right? They don't trust anybody. So when you're dealing with somebody like that, the only way that you're going to actually know that you are dealing with a covert narcissist is by the nonverbal clues and by their behaviors, okay? The nonverbal clues. In other words, they don't call you back when they say they will. They leave your texts on read. You say something to them and you're looking for them to agree or say, yeah, you're right, or something like that, and they don't. They're sarcastic, okay? That's their, indirect way of putting you down without being called out on it. And then they say they're only joking or something like that. Then the next thing they do is they cause reactive abuse, saying that, they set you off. The covert narcissist is the one that is going to bait you. They're the ones that are going to set you off and have you pop off so that they could do things like call the cops on you, tell everybody in the family you're crazy, you need mental help, tell your coworkers, you're not doing something that you should be doing. Look, they're mentally unstable. Covert narcissists love to use that. That's their trump card, to call you as mentally unstable. So understand that, all right? This is how they protect themselves, because they are extremely insecure. They are so afraid of what people think of them. A covert narcissist is going to be obsessed with their image, what people think about them. They're the person that won't go out with a spot on their shirt. They're very worried about what people think of them. And that's another reason why they're so nice to everybody else and cold to you, okay? Number one, they already got you, so they're not worried about trying to impress you, okay? And number two, they're kind of rubbing it in your face by trying to win over these outside people. And in doing that, they're networking as well. They're getting these people so that down the road, if they need to contact them or something, they have won these people over. And how do they do that? They kill these people with kindness and flattery, okay? So when you have outsiders that don't understand that they're dealing with a manipulator, a covert narcissist, and they're being flattered, and the covert narcissist is going out of their way for them, of course these people are going to like the covert narcissist and side with the covert narcissist when you have a problem with that covert narcissist, okay? So they're always networking. They're always trying to win over new people, okay? They want to win over new people. The other thing you got to understand when you're dealing with a covert narcissist is they're concerned with popularity. They feel, there's power in numbers. So they don't necessarily have a lot of good friends, but they have a lot of acquaintances that they deal with, okay? This way, they can go back and throw it in your face and say something to the effect of, well, you have no friends, or nobody likes you, or something like that. Because this is how the covert narcissist validates somebody, by how many people that they talk to or that they know. Because they feel like, oh, well, if you have a lot of people you talk to, or, you're dealing with a lot of people, you must be popular. People must really like you. This is how a covert narcissist thinks, okay? The other thing that you have to keep in mind is covert narcissists are very, very materialistic. They're the ones that are trying to impress with the new car, with the beautiful, who's got the biggest house on the block. I see it all the time, you guys, in the neighborhood that I grew up in. You know, it was like a Wall Street neighborhood, and it was like who could build the next biggest house on the block, and there was the competition and the narcissism in that neighborhood, and it still is to this day, okay? I mean, you can even see it when you drive in that neighborhood because they will just cut you off the road. They feel entitled. They're going into your lane. They're going 90 miles. They're in a rush. They're, high strung. They feel like, they own everything. They own the road, and they're always trying to impress with money and status and everything like that. The other thing you have to understand is, covert narcissists, they're also going to progress to where the money is. They're going to manipulate the people that have money in order to get money. And then the covert narcissist is going to pretend to be the brokester. Poor me. Oh my God. I have all these bills coming in and I don't know how I'm going to pay them. And they work on people. They work on people's emotions in order to get what they want. Okay? Because that is how, every type of manipulator has their own type of tactic. And that's the tactic of the covert narcissist, is to play the victim and have everybody feel bad so that people go out of their way, or people give them money, or, people think that, you're the bad guy. Their goal is to make you look like the bad guy. And, they stay quiet and, play like, oh, I was so nice to this person and everything like that. And I don't know why they treat me like this. Okay. They know exactly why you get mad, why you yell and scream and everything like that. This is all to play the victim to the outsiders for sympathy. Okay. So understand this. The reason that a covert narcissist can't come out and, fight like an overt narcissist and tell it to you to your face and be direct about it and everything like that is because they don't have the courage. And also they feel that they're smarter than you by not showing their hand. Okay. And understand this. They are jealous people. They are resentful of their circumstances in life. So they don't care. They don't care about hurting other people for their own benefit, okay? They don't care about ratting you out to the boss and that you could lose your job. They don't care about telling family members that there's something wrong with you because they have some kind of benefit to get out of that, okay? They don't care if they're a narcissistic friend and they put you down because they're trying to win everybody over, okay? Because they feel cheated in life. They didn't get what they deserved, all right? They feel they had a crappy background. A lot of them, they were either the golden child, never validated, all right? Or, they have this entitlement feeling like, they're entitled to, they're better than everybody else. Understand this. Covert narcissists have this false sense of self that they think that they're better than everybody, okay? But they're really very, very insecure of you, and they're very jealous. So I had this woman that I was coaching who, had a sister who had a lot of money. This woman was really, her sister had a lot of money and was married and had a lot of money too and everything like that. And yet her sister was cold as ice to her. And she said to me, I don't think, she's jealous of me, because look at all the money she's got and everything like that. And I said, it could be other kinds of jealousies going on. It could be that maybe, your parents gave you a little extra attention or something like that. But there is definitely a jealousy going on and a competition going on. When you're dealing with a covert narcissist, they are always in competition with you. Understand this, all right? They are in competition with you. So there's something about you that, they're envious of. And they want to take you down, and they try to do it in a very discreet, covert type of manner because they are, jealous and they want to get over, okay? They want to be on top. They want to be praised. They want that admiration. They want everybody to like them. They want to be popular. And why is all of this? Because of that low sense of ego. They have low self-esteem. They don't believe in themselves and anything like that. So they feel like they're less than, and they're afraid to show their hand, okay? They're afraid to show their hand. Now, there's other kinds of covert narcissists, like in relationships too, that they run hot and cold, and they'll run cold with you, not show you affection because they don't want you to feel comfortable in the relationship. A covert narcissist, they don't ever want to make you feel comfortable, okay? They want to make you on edge. They want you thirsty for attention. They want you constantly to look for their validation. And what they're doing, you guys, is they're projecting onto you exactly what they never got. They never got validated. So what they're doing to you is they're not going to validate you, okay? Because they feel like, you know what? Nobody ever built me up. I'm not going to build you up, okay? I am not going to build you up. I am not going to make you, think that you're better than me. No way. I got to keep you down. Keep you down in order to keep myself up. This is how they operate, okay? So I hope that helps you guys and understand it. It's very, very complex. Each covert narcissist is a little bit different. Like people say, are narcissists the same? They have a lot of similar characteristics, but every individual is a little different in their own way, okay? So that's why you've got to study each person, their background, where they've been. Show me where you've been and I'll show you who you are. This is so true, okay? So if you look into somebody's background, you look at not only the family, the friends, where they worked, their prior relationships. That's all you need. That right there tells you exactly what you're dealing with, where they've been. That's their resume, okay? It's not what comes out of their mouth, all right? So I hope that helps you guys, and I hope it gives you a better understanding of exactly why a covert narcissist does what they do, okay? And understand this. That covert narcissist will never, ever, 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 ever change, okay? You've got to accept them for who they are and distance yourself from that covert narcissist, and don't tell them jack shit, okay? Because they will use it against you. They will gossip about you. They will, if you ever break up with them, they're going to smear you with anything that you tell that covert narcissist. So, keep your mouth shut when you're dealing with a covert narcissist, because they want to know everything about you, but they don't want to tell you anything about them. And the reason they want to know about you is so that they could use it against you later on. Okay? So I hope that helps you guys. If it did, hit the subscribe. I can't talk this morning, you guys. Hit the subscribe.